Imagine a device that converts your interviews, your classes or phone calls to text and summarizes them using ChatGPT. That's exactly what this is in a slim case. Namaste, we are DHRME.
Don't heavily rely on music equipment.
We're just going to talk about what we did with this device to start with, rather than going through all the specs. We did an interview with the CEO of Neurable, which you can find on our channel as well. And we recorded a part of it using this, just to see how well this works as a device. How do you think the thing went? How did it record? How did it register the voice? How did it summarize it?
Yeah, we kind of turned it on mid-interview, so we shot a part of the interview, but it was running and it captured everything really well, and it summarized it really well as well, at least the part that we recorded. So that's when we thought, hey,
this is something that can be used. Yeah. And this has a unique feature. Yeah. It can also record phone calls of yours. And now the interesting thing is maybe you can do this on Android, but on iPhone, Apple is very strict about recording phone calls. But this one you can do it without any app, without any additional permissions.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you're spying on phone calls a little.
And we're wondering how the hell is it doing this, right? Yeah. So we actually tested it. We took it off the phone, like off the back of the phone, put it somewhere, and we recorded a conversation. And it couldn't hear me. I was on the other end of the phone call. Couldn't hear me.
So you're probably wondering what this device is, what it looks like. So it's essentially a small little device which has memory in it. It has microphones. It picks up vibrations, and that's what you were coming to. You can put this in kind of like this MagSafe case. Once you slide that in there, that's it. You stick it on the back of an iPhone, and let's get that iPhone there. And that's it. It picks up vibrations from your phone call, so you can hear the other person as well, even though they're not on speaker, as well as yourself. And it records that.
And you will need that case if you want to record phone calls. But otherwise, you don't need to. You can use that device separately as well. And you might think, hey, if you don't have an iPhone with MagSafe, how can you use this? Well, they've thought of that, and there's a little MagSafe ring, or a magnetic ring, that you can stick onto any phone.
It also works with Android, so there's also an Android app for it. So essentially, it will do the same things on Android as well. Only thing is, if you have a MagSafe iPhone, you're good to go without having to put that sticker on. On the phone call, we did some interesting things. Because it's AI, it uses ChatGPT, that's what it says. And you can use it with many languages. So what did we try? So initially we did a call in English, worked as expected. Then we did a call
in Dutch,
and I was speaking Hindi. It just decided to choose one of us, because every time you transcribe something, you have to choose a language, and you can only choose one.
Which one did you end up choosing?
So I chose Hindi, and as you can see on screen, that's what it summarized. And again, it caught it very well.
And it kind of just cancelled me out, right? It just ignored whatever I was saying because it didn't recognize it as Hindi.
Or maybe it knew it was not Hindi in another language and said, okay, I'm only going to do Hindi.
But then we realized, like, what the hell did we just do? Like, whoever talks, like one person in one language and the other in another. It was a mind F.
You ever been mouthed before?
But anyway, then we decided to say, do
both in Dutch.
Both in Dutch.
Also
worked well.
Pretty impressive. The results are very good. Again, you can see them on screen here. But it's if you're using it for that use case, it's good. We'll come to some buts in a bit, but this is a really good voice recorder / transcriber / summarizer.
And mind mapper.
Yes, it also has a mind mapping feature. So one thing is a transcription, then it can summarize that, which is cool for some cases, I'm guessing. And then it does a mind map, which I have never found useful, but it's there.
If you like mind maps, it's there.
So what we didn't like about it was this MagSafe case. It somehow, it's never really quite straight. It's always a bit off. It's a bit, not aligned. It really affects our OCD here. Considering MagSafe gives you those strong magnets, it should have been aligned.
And also the MagSafe strength isn't also very strong, is it? It can easily fall off if you're sliding it in and out of your pocket. So, but the thing is, it's so thin and you could throw it in anywhere. And the other thing is, it works with 2 buttons. That's how you interact with it. Maybe you want to explain how the...
So, okay, there's a switch at the back. There's a toggle switch. If you push that switch up, it goes into phone call recording mode, as we said. If you push it down, it just goes into voice recording mode. And long pressing the button on the side starts it up, and hitting it once, starts the recording. So it's a very simple interface, but you can also do it via the app, so you don't have to use the buttons. but you have to flip the switch if you want to record phone calls. It works across languages, as we said. It's based on ChatGPT, and it has AI noise cancellation built in as well. So it picks up your voice, not your noise. It picks up your voice and filters out other noise. And yeah, it works with iOS, Android. It has 64 gigs of storage on board. And now we're going to start coming to the downsides. The first one is the battery life. 30 hours of recording.
Yeah.
Before we go to that, it's a proprietary charging cable. So even though it's in this case, it has a slit where you can use the magnetic cable. I'm sorry, man, I lost the cable.
Exactly. Where's the cable, man?
So I was supposed to give it to him, but I've lost the cable. I misplaced it. I'm sure I'll find it. But it's proprietary.
But that's the thing, right? The moment you start introducing proprietary cables, this is the kind of situation you're going to have. They don't include an extra cable. Maybe you don't want that. Yeah.
And what about a 30-hour recording time? It sounds like a lot, 30 hours.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot, but I mean, if you're recording meetings throughout the day, by Thursday you're done.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I mean, it's a lot of hours of recording.
You probably should charge it every couple of days
Yeah.
to make sure you have enough to go through the day.
Yeah.
So that's important. And secondly, we said you can convert this to text, you can summarize, do all that magic stuff. That comes at a cost. So you cannot unlimited, summarize all your recordings of the day, which is 8 hours.
Can just leave it on.
480 minutes.
Yeah.
One day is 480 minutes if you're saying 8 hours approximately. You get 600 free minutes per month. Sounds like a lot again, but is it a lot?
Yeah, curiously they mention it in minutes. Why not in hours? If you would mention it in hours, it's just 10 hours.
Yes.
Per month. If you're recording a couple of meetings in a week, you reach that 10 hours and then you're done. So it is possible to buy extra hours or minutes, but it'll cost you $1.50 per hour.
Yeah, that becomes expensive very, very quickly.
Yeah.
I don't think you and I are the right target market. No. I mean, of course, I'm interviewing you now, but in general, this is great for, I think, journalists or even students who want to record lectures. Yeah. Doing spy work, like you're calling somebody, you can record their phone call. Yeah. So if you're a spy or if you're just a slimy person, you can do stuff like that. We are not any of these, but what would turn the tables is the transcription limit. So if you're recording lectures all day, forget about it. If you're recording 1 or 2 lectures a week, maybe that'll work.
I get it. There's got to be a business model behind it. And just for the device itself, what does it cost?
Yes. This is the price.
$150, man. It costs $150.
Yeah, and $167 with the MagSafe case.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's not a cheap device, but again, I think it's a very specific device for a specific use case. And you get 12 months of free transcription, 600 minutes per month. You get for free, and after 12 months, you got to pony up.
Yeah.
So that's it. Nice, thin, compact device for transcribing your voice and anybody else's voice as well. Niche use case, does things your phone cannot normally do. So pretty cool. Would you buy it?
No. Probably because I'm not in events, meetings, lectures, or interviews as often, where I would say, hey, this takes a long time, I'll record it and get a nice summary, and then based on that, I'll, do my homework, write an essay, write a report. But if I was, then yeah, but right now, no.
Even if you were, I think you would have to be really needing those AI features to get this, because otherwise you could just use your phone for recording.
Correct.
But like those summarization, transcription features, if you're already paying for ChatGPT, which is $20 a month, you don't need to pay that by buying this, because this is $150 we said, but also it includes the ChatGPT thing for 600 minutes. So it's a balance you have to take. But in general, very interesting device and very specific for people who want to use this. So. And this device was sent out to us by Plaud. The Plaud Note, this product is called, and the company is called Plaud. Yeah, it's something different. We thought we'll try and review. Let us know what you think about it. Thank you for your support anyway. We applaud you because you guys have been our supporters and members, all the YouTube members and patrons.
And as always, a special thanks to our Fuckmontier. That would be Gamma Panda, Hunter, and Paula. Thank you so much. You've been applauding
AI.
AI.
We've been DHRME.
Dewey.